to the Real Guy Garage. So today we got something kind of interesting. My friend Lonnie stopped by uh, and dropped off some goodies for Mark's Dart. So along the line, some of the plans with the Dart have changed a little bit as Mark's taste has changed over the years. You know, it tends to happen when you have a very long project, something that you've been thinking about for a long time. You know, as technology progresses, it brings out a lot more options for you to choose from, you know. So one of the things that Mark had mentioned was going with fuel injection on the car. Now, for me, one of the more interesting things when I get to work on other people's cars, like in this case Mark's Dart, is getting to try things like this. I've never installed or purchased any type of aftermarket fuel injection system. I've worked with a lot of factory fuel injection, you know, throttle body, manifold port injection, sequential injection, even direct injection. So it's kind of interesting that we are going to get to try this. So what Mark got was one of the Holley Sniper EFI systems, and we got one of these Aeromotive gas tanks for the Dart, and this one specifically is for 68 or 69 Dodge Dart. So it should fit pretty good, I would hope. So I figured maybe it would be interesting to do sort of an unboxing video. As you can see, I haven't opened anything, so this is all new to me too. So hopefully it's something that you guys get to enjoy as much as me. Okay, so we're going to start with the Sniper box. So this one, as you can see written on the end of the box here, is the 550-516 kit. So I'll take the foam out of here. And I see some paperwork. It's a good sign. And there is the throttle body unit. So these are designed to go in place of a carburetor. They have a dual mounting pattern on them, on the base plate here, so that whether it's a spread bore or a square bore intake, it should fit both. So I see there's a throttle position sensor. So far, very reminiscent of just a 4-barrel Holley carb. I do like the gold anodized look. There's our harness. There's a relay, so that's for our power. There's a base plate, as I almost dump it all over the floor. Sticker, most important part. The only reason we buy things. A couple of gaskets. Free extended warranty. Quick start manual. Troubleshooting hotline, that's an important part. So it's got an outlet for an oxygen sensor, coolant temp sensor, so it knows what to set the air fuel mixture to on startup. Harness connector, because these have an external ECU that goes with them. Throttle position sensor. It's pretty neat. Yeah, IAC on the back of it. Similar actually to a Dodge Holley throttle body that you would find on a Magnum engine. all our wiring. This is going to be pretty interesting. As I said, I've never done this before, so there's the system overview. I've always worked with carburetors, really, with old cars. Okay, let's see what else. There's our harness. Ignition coil driver. Temperature sender for our intake manifold. Although on older Chevys that had throttle body injection, like my Cheyenne, they had two temperature senders, one on the intake, one on the left side cylinder head. If I remember right, between cylinder 1 and cylinder 3, the one on the cylinder head was for the gauge, and the one on the intake was for the computer. Exhaust bands. It's like a template for probably for the oxygen sensor. There's the LCD display, which is also the controller for it, and a Bosch oxygen sensor. So I'll put some of this stuff away here so I don't wreck it or lose it. And we can get into our, oops, put that away too. We'll go ahead and we will, I don't know how well I showed this. Throttle position sensor, idle air control. Looks like it has two vacuum ports on the front of it here, plus the ones at the bottom. And connectors. Nice weather pack connectors too. Leave our paperwork so I can read that later, probably in the John. Move on to our fuel tank. So this is our fuel tank from Aeromotive. It's 18161, I believe. Yep, 18161. Of course, got staples in it, which I already knew was going to be a problem. There we go. Okay, I didn't realize that it's like one of those nest egg dolls. Hope we don't keep opening it and find it's just a desktop display model. Okay, this is interesting. I'll open it up, and we've got 1816104. Fuel tank without vent pipe, zinc plated, 68 to 70 Dart or Barracuda. And what I find interesting is that looks like a Spectra Premium part number, CCR 11C. Okay, there is the fuel tank. Oh yeah. Oh, that's cool. There's a ground. As you can see, there's our fuel pump. That's pretty cool. Outlet, return, level, sender. That's pretty slick. That's nice. No drilling, no cutting, nothing. Alright, that's pretty cool. Put that back away before I scratch it or worse. So, that's everything that we got today for the Dart. Obviously, I'm going to read through the instructions and everything for the sniper setup. I'll do a little bit of reading on the fuel tank and just see what the specifications are, what size fittings we need, what size lines it requires, because obviously we're going to need a feed and a return line with a fuel injection system. I'll see what specifications Holley requires for that, for the sniper system, and we'll go from there. But I'm eager to see how it reacts, eager to see its tunability, and I'm eager to see basically how it performs. Like I said, it's completely new to me, so I'm curious to see how it's going to perform. I've worked on lots of small block Dodges and driven lots of them, so it's going to be different. At least I hope so. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, and you haven't already, and wouldn't mind considering liking and commenting, subscribing if you wish, because I'm sure there's going to be many more parts to this, especially as we go through the Dart, because I'm sure there's going to be other products we're going to try with the Dart as well. So, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.